Hello everyone, welcome to Get My Class. So let's solve this question here, which says we can find methanogenic bacteria in option A, aerobic sludge, option B, rumen of cattle, option C, anaerobic sludge, option D, both B and C. So let us understand the question. It says we can find methanogenic bacteria. So where can you find methanogenic bacteria among the options given? So before we look for the correct option, we need to understand the key words here, that is methanogenic bacteria. So what are methanogenic bacteria? Methanogenic bacteria. So when I say bacteria, you all know that bacteria is nothing but prokaryotic organism, right? All bacteria belong to prokaryotes. So what do you mean by prokaryotes? That they don't have membrane bound nucleus. So pro means primitive, karyon means nucleus. Okay. So all bacteria belong to prokaryotes. Now, why are we calling it as methanogenic? So if you split this word into two, you will get methane. Methano is for methane, and genic is nothing but generation, or you can say production. Okay. So what are methanogenic bacteria? Methanogenic bacteria are the bacteria which have the ability to produce methane. Okay. So they have the ability to produce methane. Now, what kind of organism these are? Methanogenic bacteria is anaerobic bacteria. These are anaerobic bacteria. So what do you mean by anaerobic bacteria? That means they live in a condition where there is absence of oxygen. So no oxygen. They don't require oxygen. Okay. So let us see. Option A says aerobic sludge. Since the name itself says aerobic sludge, so aerobic sludge is actually one of the component, or you can say one of the product of primary treatment, primary sewage treatment. Okay, primary sewage treatment. But here, since it says aerobic sludge, so you cannot expect methanogenic bacteria there because they need anaerobic environment. Hence, it is rumen. Option B is rumen of cattle. So rumen of cattle, they do have anaerobic condition in their particular this part of the stomach, which is called as the rumen. So rumen is a part of the stomach. Okay, and there you can find what kind of environment? You can find actually anaerobic environment, and hence you can find methanogenic bacteria. Okay, what can you find? Methanogenic bacteria. Okay, now. Okay, so it is correct. Option C says anaerobic sludge. Yes, this is the product which is formed during secondary sewage treatment. Sewage treatment, that is the secondary stage of sewage treatment. Okay, during that time, there is a formation of sludge which we call it as anaerobic sludge, because the condition which is there, what you can say is anaerobic condition, and there anaerobic bacteria, like including methanogenic bacteria, are formed. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Okay, but we have to look at the other options as well. So option D says both B and C. So that will be our answer, because both, that is rumen of cattle as well as anaerobic sludge, both you can find, like both the places you can find methanogenic bacteria. Hence our correct option will be option D, that is both B and C. So always remember, many times you may be in confusion, like what should I choose, and you may end up choosing the first one as soon as you see. But always my suggestion will be, read each and every option and then choose the perfect option. Okay, so the answer is option D. I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you, everyone.